Well, let's get started here, and Ismail running behind. So, Amit, why don't you go ahead?
Yes, John. So, first thing today I work on yesterday, you assigning one task. So, duplicate group was creating, right? For the
Um, which one was it?
so it was user was Jan, no? Jan has duplicate while doing onboarding. It was on duplicate groups
Yeah, that's right. Messages.
messages. Yes.
Yeah.
So, we went through all the changes, we debug it and found what we found. Now, like I was in call with Jerry few minutes before also. So from the app side, within some millisecond, user follow many APIs calling two times in that case. So that
Where is that?
user follow many. So while doing onboarding,
Hmm.
Gian is doing Gian is following other people also.
Maybe could you describe that to Amin? Where you might?
Jerry will describe it. So so Jerry, I was talking about that issue.
Yeah, so it looks like the follow many mutation got called twice. Twice at the same time. And because it happened at the same time, we were unable to check if
Sorry.
the group already existed because it was running simultaneously, like two separate requests. So because they were so closely timed to each other, it was unable to check if an existing group existed. So that's why it made
Hmm.
duplicate groups.
And this happens in onboarding.
This was Zane's onboarding.
Yeah. What phase? What step of onboarding is it?
Uh, Follow your contacts in circles.
Okay. Hey, Amin, are you there?
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds like there's a defect on that screen where you follow people. The boxes are already checked for people. Your contacts already in circles. That's the one, right, Jerry?
Yes.
Okay. And it's it's triggering twice.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Um,
Okay, so like that screen when a user he wants to follow and press on that pink button, the mutation is being fired twice, right?
So we will share session replay with you. I mean, you can see it like so Jian is trying to playing with their contacts, like following. So in that case, it's called two times.
So it happens two times only in certain condition.
I don't. I wonder if like maybe he was pressing it too fast or something. It was two times. It was called twice within a second.
does it happen to everybody?
I let's see.
Jerry, if it will be happening with everybody, then it's get a duplicate group further also. So I don't think it's happening with
We're gonna check this out.
Well, also, most people don't onboard multiple times.
So, and let's see. And I don't think it's not because he re-onboarded, John. It's just that the mutation was called multiple times.
Hmm.
I see 177 DMs that are duplicated.
Hmm.
And so I wouldn't call it exactly extremely widespread, but definitely happening to multiple users.
I see. So they have two conversations in their lobby.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay. Do you know how to troubleshoot that? I mean,
I'm trying to understand this. So like, how is the follow that screen created duplicate chats? Is this the issue? Um,
yeah.
so when you follow someone in the wait, are we creating chats if you follow someone? Like oh the dummy ones? Let's like
Yeah.
okay. Um Okay, I need to let me go.
Sorry.
I'm trying to find his amplitude events so I can see because like we track that button, it like the pink button that follows people. So I'm trying to see if that button was pressed 2 times.
Okay. You said it was within milliseconds, though, Jerry.
Yeah, like I see that the groups were created within a second.
Hmm.
So just all of the logs I see for that mutation are duplicated. So I am under the understanding that this mutation was called twice.
Those Jerry, those 177 duplicates, is that it's 177 unique users?
No, this would be. I could try to find out. Let's see. Yeah, that might not be so easy to determine. Okay, it looks like um it looks like every user might have any number between 1 and 3 duplicates. I mean, I would say probably 100 unique users here.
I see.
And let me see if I could find the.
And they're all just kind of the welcome dummy messages.
Yeah, let me see if I can find any correlation. Yeah, they were okay. So order by created. Um, so this started happening as soon as January 31st. So um,
Huh.
it's a defect that's been around for a while.
Huh.
Uh, now let's see. Happens it's very actually it's a lot less than 100. Let's see, and user keys not main 456. Actually, this is a lot less than 100 times, I would say, because some people have it happening 10 times, 20 times, depending on how many users they follow. That mutation gets called that many times.
Okay.
I would say very edge case, and the mutation just gets called twice.
Interesting. Well, I mean, is it something you think you can identify?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to find the events that trigger at the same time for the social page you send me, so I can see if the user pressed that button twice or not.
Oh, okay.
I still didn't find it. There's a lot of events and yeah.
Mhm. Gotcha. All right. Well, while you're looking for that, let's have Ahmed
Ah,
continue.
yes. Then after that, after this issue, like to also work on like this note. Yesterday, Ismail said that it's sending duplicate notification for when you tagging someone. So like you tag first time you suppose I tag you John first time.
Yeah.
Later I came and I tag Danny in the same photo. So you also receiving a notification.
Uh,
Yeah.
did you fix that?
So yes. So we fixed that. Like Jerry provided me. So we fixed that one. Okay. So and third thing, John, I want from you like yesterday I sent you notification text. So do we need have you get a chance to update it to send it to me?
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. So send it to me.
I will.
Thank you. So that's it from my side.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, Jerry, let's get your update.
Okay, so I looked into. Remember how you were talking about wanting to watermark images in chat?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me present an example. I should have saved this to my camera roll before, but let me go back to a QA build.
While
Okay.
you're doing that too, did we have a flag or something yet to identify like a public group chat versus the private ones?
Yeah, we got that. To add it to the query.
Still have to do that?
Yeah, that's actually a pretty quick thing. I can add that to it. I was working with that yesterday for doing QR code. I should have put it in at that time. But
Okay.
that's
Because that would could be useful here for the watermark.
okay. So
Yeah, we don't need to watermark photos that are sent privately to people, obviously.
okay.
But yeah, in the public group chats for downloading and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Try to find it. I need to get on a QA. Okay, I'm on a QA build.
So we're watermarking all photos in public chats, or just the ones that we're uploading for business or for club photos and whatnot.
We haven't gone that far yet. What do you think it should be?
All right.
My thought was we'd be watermarking everything that we're posting, like Circles is posting,
Yeah, we could do that.
but maybe not.
I mean, it is a public
not.
chat. Yeah, so because a lot of the people work on our team as volunteers. It's hard to
Right.
even know, Like,
Right.
and
Does Garibaldi want our watermarks on his photos? Does it matter?
we could probably make some exceptions.
I mean, we
Yeah,
have the
I'm not advocating it either way. I'm just throwing it out there in case it gets, it's
know,
talked about in some way.
they're not replaced, but we can always get the original source images without the watermarks if we need.
Gotcha.
But I sent an example to development if you want to take a peek at it.
Okay.
Just that top right watermark.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Any comment? Sizing, location.
Trying to find the development chat. There's a lot of chats. Okay, I found it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, looks good.
Cool. You just want images photo marked, not videos. I mean, images watermarked, not videos.
Good question. I don't know. I'll ask Danny. What's his idea? We'll see what he thinks.
Okay. Cool. So other than that, let's see. We got the QR codes for invites for groups. That's up. And that's in prod because pushed out the prod build that had it. So I had to make that.
Apple already approved it. It's already live.
Just wait. Okay. So no action needed on my part there. Let me just go through some logs here. Oh yeah, and I was working on the tags. So I had to work on the tags for Ismail. For Ismail, I had to work on returning the phone numbers. I have that returning now. That should be all fine. And for Amit, I had to return the is new for the notifications. So
Okay. What does that do?
So in other words, whenever you edit your tags, you have to save all the tags that are present. So we're keeping an is new flag so we know that we only notify the user tagged when it's a new tag.
So what I just explained you, John.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Okay. What else?
I also got the push notification dashboard working with scheduling. Y'all can take a look at it and see if there's any changes y'all would like to it, but it looks to be y'all can, if there's a blast that y'all want to send out.
Oh, cool. Have you talked to Danny about that?
This was pretty later yesterday, but he's aware of it.
Okay.
So maybe I can get some more feedback from him today.
But it's accessible now. It can function.
Yeah,
that's cool. So if we want to send a push notification to one particular chat, we could do that.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. What if we want to send it to everybody who downloaded the app within the last 30 days?
We can add that as a cohort.
Okay. Is that pretty easy though to add little new cohorts like that?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Cool. Okay, that'll give us a lot of powerful tools then. Okay, great. So it's not like really tested fully yet?
Yeah, it's not really tested. Maybe we want to make some smaller, make a little small test group in production.
Yeah.
Test it in there.
Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. What are the cohorts now? Like, what are the parameters?
Let me get it pulled up. There's everybody in a group is one. Getting it pulled. Push blast. You can target users who have had a streak date. So in other words, activity in the app.
Mhm.
So maybe not people who downloaded the app, but anybody who is active in the app before or after between a certain date. We have this is still in progress, but location. We can actually do anybody who's had a location ping in a certain area in a certain time.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Activity, people who have favorited a specific profile.
Okay.
Chat group, I said, and age. And
That's
you can like do and or inclusive, exclusive.
Will you send that to me and Danny? Slack that to us.
Like
and
what?
Todd. Put Todd on there too.
Like the
those different parameters.
yeah. Give me a second. Let me.
Okay. And then we can add some if we want, like the one I came up with an example. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Let me get this DM going and I'll continue.
And
this.
one other question. So let's say we did want to send and push to everybody in the last 24 hours, but we also have other, just our default ones scheduled for new users. Um, is it pretty easy to see where those are scheduled and then like turn them off in case, like, so we don't have too many notifications go?
Okay, sorry. Repeat that.
So let's say we did want to send a notification to everybody who's downloaded the app in the last, let's say, 48 hours, but we already have default notifications scheduled for new users after 48 hours. Could we turn those off? Is it pretty easy to see is there like a queue or something we can see where they're scheduled?
Yeah, it's like if you want to cancel those notifications for the user, I can see what we can do about that.
I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. Though I don't have a use for it right now, but if we ever had some special event and we wanted to send a special notification, I wouldn't want the one about like what's streaming to interfere with it.
Mm-hmm.
Is is it
We can add like a checkbox to like they'll cancel those notifications.
That'd be great. If it's all in one dashboard, to be able to have that kind of control would be phenomenal.
Yeah. We use a template ID. I don't think that would be too difficult to do.
Okay. Okay. It's nothing urgent, but keep it in mind and we'll probably revisit that soon.
Okie dokie. Where was I now? All right, we got that sent. We got the dashboard updated. And with Amin. So I'm going to be working on something with Amin for flagging users when they onboard. John, I talked to Todd about this, but when we're watching session replays, um, usually when we investigate, how a bad actor may have gotten into the app,
Mhm.
we notice that first thing you do is, let's say they're in Nigeria, they use a Nigerian phone number, and then it gets blocked because it fails the country check, and then they use like a US number, but it's a Google Voice number, and that gets blocked because it's a Google Voice number.
All right.
Then they use a UK number, which passed the carrier check.
Uh,
So, that right there is a red flag on itself.
Yep.
They used 3 different numbers from 3 different countries.
Yeah, exactly.
That isn't the grounds to immediately get banned in the app, but I would say it is very suspicious. So
Very,
I'm
yeah.
going to work with Amin, and what we're going to do is whenever you onboard, if you do that, if you keep changing your phone number, we're going to send all the phone numbers that you tried to the back end when you register, and you'll be able to use the app as normal, but you will get flagged and an email will go out to say this user should be investigated.
Okay. And who receives it?
That is to be determined.
Okay.
That is to be determined, but we can figure out a good queue for that.
Okay. Sounds good.
And another thing that I would like to work on about that is for when a user gets reported, I would like to create a dashboard to view like reported users, because it sounds like when a user gets reported, all it is right now is just an email that goes out to Chantel.
Okay.
So we should have a dashboard for finding this, and we should have this dashboard prioritize people who get reported multiple times.
Agreed.
So those will be a couple things that I'll be building out today in the admin portal to make sure that
Okay.
this gets addressed, because I know we had some people that have tried to come spoil the fun. We want to make sure we keep it safe.
Yeah. We'll either doing like scam love. Like,
As we get more popular, so will they.
yeah, for sure. And what did you need to mean for with this?
I need. I think he said he's able to do it no problem. He's just passing all the previously attempted phone numbers. So if they tried with three different phone numbers, he would pass all three phone numbers to the mutation, and then I will perform an analysis on that from the back end and say, oh, this person used three different numbers from three different countries. That's a big red flag.
Right. I gotcha.
Maybe what we could do is maybe we could like soft limit the person's account until they get. We'll just have to start collecting the data to see
Yeah.
what it is.
I think it's probably high probability if someone tried three phones from three countries that they're not good actors.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. What else?
I think that's all I had on the plan today because I think from Ian we're gonna hold off on making those changes on the core page because I think you said this yesterday that it looks to be performing pretty well and want to get another week or so of data.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I'll be on standby on that. And Ayad had a couple questions about the chat admin, but sounds like Ian. I don't know if Ian told you, but Ian's pulling Ayad to rebuild the Circle store.
Is he okay? No, he didn't tell me that.
Be stepping away from the chat admin, but I can definitely work on any little features. I had him add in a feature for a CSV export. So what Zane's been having me do is like having me email him a guest list to any of the events that we had going on. I just we added a button in there that he can request the CSV himself.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Yep. And that's all I got.
Okay. Thank you, Jerry. Amin, you want to give us your update? How did it go? I don't want to interrupt you if you're still in the middle of the.
Yeah. So I found the events in Amplitude,
Mhm.
and they're like three events. Like this the same event was fired like three times. The first two, like it's like the difference. It's in a millisecond, and the last it's like a second difference between.
Mm.
Yeah, that matches our findings.
So
Mm.
the thing is, I went to the code and looked up that function. That function it's only triggered when a user press the button. It's not like as a side effect or something. And if this is happening, do this. It's only when a user press the button. The thing is, maybe I think it's just a theory. The user really pressed that button three times really fast because there is no we don't do like disable the button if like something going on so the user cannot press it. It's active and the user can press it as many as he wants. Maybe this is what happens. That's the only logical
Mm.
explaining that
Well,
I
you
can
can't
see.
press it within milliseconds.
Yeah, I mean, let me see.
How many
Yeah,
by the way, I was sitting next to him, and he wasn't in a rush. Um, I can't say for sure he didn't press it multiple times really fast, but I'd be surprised if he did.
yeah. Because this function it's like it's only being triggered from a button press. Um, it's- if it was like we're doing it from some side effect, I will be yeah, sure, this could happen. But yeah, I know millisecond it's allowed for user to
Yeah,
request.
are we saying within 1 millisecond?
Not one, but like let me see, that's how much. Yeah, so it was like how's that much like uh 4 to 9. I think it's 500 millisecond.
So that's
Something.
half a second.
Yeah.
We could try it, right? Maybe we try and press the button real fast.
Um. Yeah, we can try that. I mean, the fix here easy. Just like if the button, as soon as it's pressed the first time, we can disable it. The
If
button.
that's the cause.
Yes.
We don't know that that's the cause.
True. And yeah, that mutation, it's only I did like a global search for that query. If it's being triggered from anywhere else in the app, it's only triggered in one place. In that place, it's triggered from a user input, which is the button press.
It doesn't have any kind of
Retry?
retry or anything.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Is it possible the back end could?
No, this is like implicit events. Like those are front end.
Amplitude says it was the button was pressed twice,
3 times. Not only twice. Like
3 times.
yeah.
What the heck?
Like let me
What? Why would okay? Like if I press the button, why would it not immediately navigate? What is there a network call that
yeah,
delayed?
yeah.
So okay, so that would make a user maybe try and press it again.
Yeah, so like if you see here, like this is the first time event being triggered.
Yeah.
Is the time like this the millisecond 600? I don't know, like I thought like 900. No, it's like even in a half a second. It's
That's a 40 or 50 milliseconds. Isn't that like
yeah,
um
super fast.
too fast for a
Ye-
human?
yeah. Um, and the third one, it's like
It's a round number too, like 50 milliseconds. I don't know if that's a coincidence,
mhm,
but it seems like it stands out. And which one was first? The bottom one was first.
yeah, the bottom one was first.
And then within 50 milliseconds, it's almost like those two got in the way and then they had to press it a third. I don't know. A second later.
And yeah, I don't also like no no there's something wrong. Like
Yes.
so no yeah I know but like if you look here to the code, yeah, maybe Jerry can follow with me. So this line of code, it has this await, meaning this line of code will not be triggered when only when this finishes. And this is a mutation. It's gonna take at least a second or a half a second to finish for this to be triggered. So this this two, like this should be having like a at least a half second between those two
What,
events.
what triggers the set following users?
Set
So,
for like
so
this
that function, so set following users
yeah, here is it. I did
triggers it.
it's on a button.
Well, that set following users is an asynchronous function. So you can call it twice and it doesn't block the code flow if you hit that button twice.
True, but like we're saying, like the user press it twice within like 50 milliseconds.
There's no way there's no way anybody could press a button twice in 50 milliseconds.
I can say that it's possible the display could pick it up as two presses. Like
Okay.
maybe not two intentional presses, but I think the display could.
So the display, yeah, like when your finger starts getting near, because I've like you can
If you got
not
claiming hands,
actually touch the glass.
yeah, if you got claiming hands, yeah, I mean that's possible. It could detect it as multiple taps.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Because right now there's nothing saying that if you press that button twice, the button gets disabled after the first press. It's all asynchronous functions that get called that
Yeah.
allow you to press it again.
When you press that button, um, does it? I'm gonna check my screen record here. Does it like register? Does it fade, or is it
I
immediately?
think yeah. Let me see the button
I
here.
have, I have it right here. Yeah, it does. It has like a fade.
Yeah, it's a fade. An opacity touchable. Yeah, it has a fade.
You know, there's something weird here. There is something weird. Okay, this might be a clue. Let me share my screen. Definitely something going on with that button. See, I screen record all of these. Um, am I joined? Why is this not admitting me? I'm not signed in with a Google account. What? Todd, are you able to let me into this Google Meets?
Wait, do what now?
Never mind, one sec. I don't know why I'm not logged into my Google account. Fuck. One second.
Yeah, no worries.
I have no idea what's going on. It says I'm signed in. Hi, John. Then when I try and join the Google Meets, it says you are not signed in a Google account. Someone will let you in. But I think Danny's the only other one with the permission.
Well, and I'm not getting like a request to let somebody in.
Yeah, I don't know if he has you as like admin. Why is this being annoying like this? Okay. Super irritating. Come on now. I am signed in. Right there, it says I'm in my Google account profile, signed in, John W. Join. You are not signed in with a Google account. You can still join the meeting, but you won't be able to use some features.
Are you doing this from your laptop? Is that what you're trying to do?
Trying to share my phone screen. It's pissing me off.
Oh,
Saying I'm not signed in with a Google account, but I'm signed in with a Google account. So,
all right. How else are you on the call?
well, no, I'm on my laptop
Oh, I
right
see. I
now.
see.
I'm trying to get my phone to also join so I can show what what I'm seeing. Let me grab my other phone.
Okay.
And, hopefully it doesn't need charge. One second. Yeah, it's gonna need a minute to charge. And I broke the charger the other day for this old phone. So that's gonna be I gotta find a charger. Okay, let me try a different way. Let me send it in slow motion in Slack. I'll record my recording in slow motion. One second. Okay, I'm sending this to development. This is a recording of a recording. So I was able to slow it down very, very slow, frame by frame. And you can see that the button goes through like multiple changes after it's pressed. And I feel like there's a clue there. Something's happening where it's maybe registering more than once. You see at the very end. So it goes from pink to like faded, then back to pink but faded pink. Like it's not smooth. There's something happening interface. It seems like it. What do you think? I mean, is there anything there?
Yeah, I'm looking into it. Midterm explanation two. Wait, you press the button twice?
No, I press it once, but it acts like it was pressed twice.
Is this because like yeah, this is not the full video, like the whole thing. It seems like things went blank. There was no list. Is this like a render issue?
Um, I wouldn't look around. I mean, at the outside part of it.
Okay. Yeah, let me just go to that screen, do some logs and see if I can reduce it.
The other buttons I'm noticing they don't have that feedback. Like when you press them, everything just goes forward.
Well, it depends. Like, because like we have different buttons. I'm not really sure what other buttons you're referring to, but like
Like,
sometimes we do that feedback. Sometimes it's not. It's not like
yeah.
personal.
Well, it probably should be consistent anyway in onboarding, but like the very first one, let's just
Well,
the first one you put your name in.
well, the feedback like that opacity feedback, it's not like what causing it. It's like the side effect, like a visual side effect that the
Yeah,
button has.
I think it's revealing something.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like happens wise. Let me see. But it's not the issue. Yeah, it's revealing. But even if we're not doing that fade in thingy, the issue will still there. It just matter of fact it's helping us. It's like revealing issues.
Yeah. Like if I press the find me button, it just disappears. Pick some friends button. Let me get zeroed in on that. Yeah. The pick some friends button has the fade, but doesn't do multiple things. Like it just fades and is gone. It was I'm assuming it's the exact same effect, but for whatever reason, that follow button it's revealing that something's happening more than once inside of it. Where if I could share my screen, I'd be able to show this so easy. But when you hit the pick friends button, it it doesn't behave that same way. It's the same effect, like it has the same um I don't know what it's called, but like the feedback on it when you press the button and it fades, like we have applied it there, but it doesn't come back to life again like the other one I just sent. It's really irritating. I can't share my full screen. I don't get it. Were you following that?
Yeah, I was trying to produce it. Yeah, yeah. I know like the other button that's not doing it. It's not really the button, but it's more like of the screen, what's going on with the screen. Sometimes like we wait for the button to finish. Sometimes we just navigate. It's not like we have a rule that we follow everywhere. It's like different across every screen, every button. So
Yeah, I know that, but I've never seen it where the button is pressed and then it comes back to like you can see the button again.
yeah, yeah, I agree with that. That's what I'm trying like now go to that step and try to produce it so I can see what's going on.
Okay. Okay. Well, take a look at it. I'll continue. Ismail, why don't you give us your update while we're on?
Yeah, sure. So, a few things to go over, mainly with the backend team. But first of all, in terms of yesterday, I removed that gradient from the what's it called, the edit image, the edit topic card,
It was the event details.
the event. Yeah,
Okay.
when you look at that, so it would stay in some cards and it would be removed in the one with the display because the other ones you need it because it still has text.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so I just had to have like a conditional um
Okay. Great.
via prop. It did not make it through the build because I literally merged it in like maybe an hour after the build, so
Oh,
it
okay.
was right after. But we can have it as part of the next build or in a new build if we have one today.
Sure thing.
Um, Other than that, I continued working on tags, and we're almost there. So now I have a new logic implemented, and that is the logic where uh, it could detect if, or the backend determines if you get to see the phone number or not for external user.
Okay.
And if you do, it would be, that pin color, and you can click on it and invite that person.
Hmm.
And if the backend determines you can't, it will just be the black color, and you won't even know it's an external user.
Great.
So that's all functioning now, and I tested it. It's all good to go. Now the last piece we have here is clicking on a note. Oh, and the notifications are working, and it navigates you to the right place, and it navigates you when you tag someone. But the last piece is when you click on the notification, I still can't seem to get the image URL. I don't see it in my data. I'm talking to Amit right now as we speak. We're going over a few things, but he's passing it through a key, but I'm not getting. Or maybe I have to like look specifically for a new key. So
Ismail, I sent you a screenshot also. You can see data is passed there on the
mm,
dashboard. Let me share my screen. I will show
so yeah, but so it's under additional data, right?
you.
So I have an object called additional data that I am logging, and I sent you the log. You saw it, right? And
Just
under that additional data, I do not see the property you are passing.
see additional
Um,
data. We are passing it,
Well,
which you are
then,
topic.
true, but it's not showing, so I'm not sure why it's not showing.
Yep. So it's then we need to debug it. Then we are passing it.
I mean, I'm just logging it. I'm literally getting all the data. I'm just like, okay, console log everything in additional data. Um, I'll see. I want to see also if this is the best approach or not. Now, um, one idea I had floating in my head. I don't know if we're gonna run into any kind of side effects doing this, but so Jerry mentioned he wanted to pass the message key with the notification. Like if you like each notification represents a message,
Mm.
and that message has a message key. Now,
Yes.
I was thinking initially, I just thought, oh, we're gonna have an extra API call to get the image URL. But so if this doesn't work, we might have to go that approach. But that also gave me the idea of something else, which is loading the message that you clicked on, which is something we've kind of thought about. Now, I'm wondering, and this again maybe back end, and you guys can help me out with this. So, what if when you click on a notification and you pass that message key, I take that message key and I pass it to the get all messages API. You guys see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, so message key are also passing to you, but I can see it's going undefined, so that I can take it. I can
No,
see
no,
it's
no, no.
here.
I don't think you. What I'm saying is, so let's put just the image thing on the side, opening the image.
Mm.
This is just an idea that I kind of want to share before I kind of forget about it. Where if we want to load a certain message within chat,
Mm.
so like instead of always starting at the very end, if we want to start on the message that we clicked,
Don't. Oh,
would
like
that?
mm,
So if I pass the message key,
you would. Ooh, you would
you know,
basically load that message as like the first or the bottom message.
well, that's how I'm kind of thinking about how we would do that because so again, I'm just brainstorming here. I didn't think this through probably. I just came to my mind right now. I thought I would share it. Maybe it can lead us to like somewhere. But if if I pass that message key, then we so we paginate. But the thing is, we paginate back, not forward. It would require paginating the other way, huh?
Yeah.
Because technically, you would be scrolling down to paginate, not up. Or right now, you start at the very bottom and you scroll up, right?
Yeah. So the first page would be the bottom.
Yeah. But with this, we have to do reverse pagination, I guess, huh?
Yeah, well, like we'd have to return whether or not you can paginate down. Yeah, it would. That would be like pretty significant. I almost feel like we should have maybe like a screen, a special screen you would navigate to that loads just that message.
Well, the whole idea of this is to kind of just keep you in chat and just have you like,
It would keep you in chat, but maybe it would be a screen within the thread or a modal within the thread that has the image.
oh no no, I think you just misunderstood me where I'm going with this. I said the image thing. Yeah, we'll figure that out now. But this is kind of going beyond the image. Um, this is just an idea I had with the whole message key when you said we can return that via notification. Where let's say there was a very busy chat and you there's like 50 messages in, and then you go to your notification and you see one that you want to like reply to or something,
Mhm.
and you click on it, it would always load you to the bottom of the chat. Like you would always start you would always start at the very, I guess, delete it, like the last message, right? And if you want to find a specific chat, you have to scroll to it. or a specific message, sorry, within the chat. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Yes.
So here, let me, I guess maybe if I share my screen, it'll be a little easier to follow. Why is it saying yes to join? Let's see. This is, oh, there we go. So let me share my screen here. So anytime I open a chat, it would start me here at the bottom, right? Like at the very last. And if I want to find a certain image or a certain text, I have to scroll and find it.
Yeah.
Maybe this is not the best example because I keep creating topics. Let's go to something like this, maybe. Yeah. So like, let's say I want to find like, well, I guess, but yeah, you get what I mean. Let's say like I want to be here, like instead of like it being hidden, let's pretend this is all the way up there. So you want the screen to, like, if I click on the notification that says "Hi, John," it, you know, it should be on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can either scroll down or up from there. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But now, if it is an old message though, you would have to add code that paginates down when you scroll down.
Yeah, that's what I was saying by like reverse, like as I'm thinking about it now, saying if we add that reverse pagination, then theoretically I can pass that message key to the get all messages API, and it would maybe start us off here
Mm,
or something like that, or it would start this off maybe here like this, where this is like the first message, and then from here you can go down or up. But it'll have it like always here.
hmm.
Just an idea. Like we don't have to work on this now. I just came about like I think it's our best way to have it show the message because like let's say there's like 100 different messages after this message. You'd have to like keep scrolling up until you find this one if you want to like reply to it or react or
The user right into the message
Yeah.
from a notification.
yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. What could go wrong? What if 4 messages come in real fast? Would it still know to bring you to the right one?
Oh, we don't have a solution yet. This is just kind of brainstorming an idea. Like it's still
Yeah, gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
The whole pagination makes it a little tricky. But yeah, something I guess to think about. Ahmed or Jerry, when you guys have some free time, and then maybe I can look into like paginating the other way, because we've been talking about that in other places where we want to paginate both ways for different reasons, whether it's clearing the cache or like in this case. So maybe it's worth looking into because we have on end reach, we have on start reach, and each of them could update the cache differently. And I guess that's how we would paginate the other way.
I think
We can just have to flip the logic.
I think what's other messaging system are doing now,
Hmm?
like what WhatsApp and other messaging system is doing here. So they are using local storage, like local database in the device. Then
Well,
going
yeah, that one is something we also are thinking about doing, but that one's gonna yeah take some time to set up, a good amount of time, because we have to learn that database, we have to learn how to use it, then we have to learn how to fetch from it, then we have to learn how to update the cache and the database at the same time now.
mm,
So it's not something, it's not impossible, but it's not also easy. It's like it's gonna be a good amount of work, a really good amount of work.
Yeah,
I would assume.
I'm going because like just I believe it's pretty high risk.
it's something, yeah, that I think is going to take a few I don't know how many, honestly, weeks to get, and then we I think we might have to change how we view chat. Like we have to change probably how we update cache. I have to change a lot of things because we kind of maybe have to prioritize. And again, I'm just thinking out loud here. I didn't do my research on this, but probably instead of updating the cache, we'd update the database and then read from there right away. Or I don't know if we still update the cache and the database at the same time. So it's going to introduce a whole lot of um, challenges and extra things to worry about. So that's why I'm saying maybe backwards pagination would be a lot safer and simpler for now. To get there. But yeah, one thing to kind of think about, like if that is something we want to consider.
And this is really strictly just to accomplish getting a navigation to the right message.
Yeah,
That's the idea. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
It can be like it can be used for like even if you get tagged, it would like have the photo
Yeah.
here. Like let's say this is the photo you got tagged in. This one, let's say this one right here. It would have it like right here ready for you, but then it would have it open it also. But also when you click
Yeah.
exit, you would see it here
It
instead
would
of.
be nice. And
It's,
because sometimes I'll tap on a message notification, but so many messages came in that I don't know.
that you're at the beginning, and yeah, you have to scroll up. So that's the exact issue that I'm trying to solve with
Yeah.
this.
What does iMessage do? Does iMessage let me go?
Yeah, I looked at like Telegram and other messaging platforms. They take you to the message.
It does take you to the message?
It does, yeah.
Ah.
They all are local storing messages.
But yeah, they all
Local.
use
Okay.
local storage, which, as we mentioned, is not going to be something easy. It's going to change. Like I said, it's going to be a big change, especially with our chat, since it's already like mature and
Yeah. But we
we
can
have
still
everything.
accomplish it without local storage?
That's what I'm kind of talking to the backend team about. I have an idea,
Mhm.
but I don't know how easy or practical it is to implement it. So that's why I just give them an idea to kind of think about for now, see if it's possible. And then if they think that, yeah, they can give me the right data um, reliably, then I could start working on a front end solution because we have to paginate both ways. Because if you start off here and you scroll down, you have to start paginating now going down. Now, right now, we only paginate if we go up. If you go down, it's already pre-paginated for you.
Yeah.
So I would have to work on that logic. We would also have to work on a logic on how to center the message. If it's an image or so on, it always has to be like visible. You don't want it to be like this, hidden or.
Right. And then what if a new
So
message comes in?
Mm-hmm. If
Go ahead.
another message comes in, that's fine because that'll be part of like data that's not even paginated yet.
I see. Yeah.
So it's not going to be easy. I will say that, but I think it's going to be a lot easier than obviously building a database locally, which I still want to do because I feel like it does have a lot of benefits.
Yeah, that's the better solution long run, right?
Yeah, and not just for this problem, but in general, because like you just get to keep your chat on your phone. You don't have to make as many API calls, or it'd be a lot faster. It would also if you
Hmm.
you'd have a yeah, like basically you would well, I mean what iMessage does is I think keep they don't keep your messages in their database. They keep it on your phone, and if you don't back it up to iCloud and let's say you delete everything on your phone and you go back, you'll find your messages are empty. Like you lost them forever. So like Apple only stores kind of the file on iCloud. Like let's say your local database is stored on iCloud, but it doesn't store it on their servers.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure. because the reason I'm saying that is if you delete everything, like if you delete, you know how you can like reset your phone, all the data and everything, and if you don't have your messages uploaded to iCloud, they go away. You just lose them forever. But then obviously that's not what we're doing. I'm just saying that's what Apple does. But we're gonna do something more like WhatsApp, where they have it on the server. Well, I think I think WhatsApp keeps it on the server. I'm not sure what they do honestly. Let's look into that more.
They are keeping on the server. Like when you go to WhatsApp web, na, they are fetching it from the server also. So what WhatsApp is doing, it's keeping on the local devices also and putting on the server also.
It does keep it on the server. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah,
And they
we'll
sync up.
but you can think about it this way. If let's say I already loaded all these messages before and I didn't get any new messages, when I open this, technically I don't have to get data from the back end. Um, not much at least, because like all this would be stored on my local. So that would make it, first of all, faster to load, and second of all, a lot less network traffic. So it's on a long term, it will save us a lot of money. But yeah, that's going to be a big project, a pretty big one.
Right.
Anyways, don't want to waste too much time on this now because I don't think we're there yet where we want to start on this. But just the back end, if you guys want to think about what I just said about passing the message key and maybe paginating the other way, because the API also has to support paginating both ways, and then the front end has to add that logic too. So just something we can work with maybe after I'm done with tags. And I'm almost there. I'm pretty much almost done. I just forgot this whole image thing.
And that again, that's for the goal of being able to navigate into the right part of the conversation.
Correct, and you'll be able to paginate down and up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like the sound of it. I just have a feeling we're gonna introduce complications that are gonna be.
Well, this is just kind of maybe a little project we only have in QA and test it out, right? See how it goes. I feel like it can add a lot of value if it's working correctly. But yeah, is there some risk to it? There is, because it's going to be paginating both ways on the front end for the first time, paginating both ways on the back end for the first time as well.
Yeah.
So we will be exploring kind of new solutions we haven't applied in the app before.
Right. Okay.
But then again, this could be like a side project. It doesn't have to go into production. It doesn't have to be permanently in the code. Like the branch on the back end stay separate, the branch on the front end would stay separate, and it would all be reversible.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you think, Jerry?
Yeah, let's talk, I guess, after he does the tags.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is the status of the tags now?
So yeah, everything is complete other than opening the actual image. Now, how about then we would need a new API call. I'm gonna say he's passing it to me via additional data, which I see all the properties there when I console log, except the one that has the image URL. So what that means is if I share more of my screen. So if you go to the code here, I'm logging in like additional data that I'm getting from the notification. And if we look at the image here, this is the data that we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fields. But if we look here under additional data, I have the following fields, which add up. I guess I don't see message key here. Maybe this isn't the whole thing. I'm under, is there more stuff under additional data?
Yeah, so no, it's that much. And I
What was
think
that?
you are not passing message key while doing tagging itself. That's why message key is not present.
Sorry, I didn't follow that.
So while you calling the mutation, that time you are not passing message key also.
Oh, we have to pass the message key.
Yes. So message
Oh.
key is being undefined. See here.
Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know that was a must. Okay, I thought. Okay, okay, okay. Okay.
And this data should be come also like yeah. Here, but I can
Mm,
see inside the one signal what backend is sending. It's present there, like group
okay,
key.
okay. Then I didn't know we had to pass in the message key. Let me try that, and I'll update you if I see it here or not.
Yeah, check it.
Okay, let me do that. Okay, let me do that, and I'll tell you right now. So you guys can move on. But yeah, my update is basically what I just said about the PR that I had, and other than that, I worked on the tagging again, which is everything basically is done except this last piece. After that, I will have a PR and we can start testing it.
Okay, very good.
So hopefully, not too. Hopefully, in a few hours here or less, I will have the PR ready for to review. I might just do one thing if it doesn't break the code. I'm gonna try to. Said he wanted, and he had a point where he said it's a little harder to view it because it's all in one file. So I might try to break it down into multiple files. If it goes smoothly and doesn't break, I'll have that in part of the PR. If after breaking it, it introduces lots of complications and needs more work, I will submit what I have with one file. So we can just start testing it and playing with it, and I'll work on breaking it down for the next PR. And yeah, that's just pretty much my update.
Okay, thank you. Wells, let's get your update.
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. So yeah, I believe I have pretty good updates. Let me get here. So yeah, there were 3 PRs opened and 2 merged. So one of the PR merged was for the see all on favorites. So just like we mentioned yesterday, I opened a PR with what was already done, and that was approved and merged. So now the CL should work in the favorites visualization. And right after that, I also opened the APR, which is merged as well, for navigating to the profile screen from those favorites. So if you click on them, you're no longer going to see the check-in. You're going to see the profile screen.
Very good.
And the other PR that is open is the levels navigation for level 2. So let me share my screen so I can show that to you and also ask for the level 3. And in the moment, I'm working on the matching of the representation of the favorites that the user that is looking at has favored it already or not, because that is still not matching. And yeah, and I was also working on the navigation for the level 2 because there was some integration needed for getting rid of this model here when navigating to the search places. But yeah, let me show you here.
Okay.
So now when we go to levels, and we have here the level 2, if I press here, I will navigate to the search places.
Great.
Here, I will go to the entertainment. And here, I will go to the spotlight people.
Awesome. That's great. Is it on any profile or just your own profile?
I believe it is on any profile. So I'm looking into, for example, your levels. And I kind of want to go there as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, well, it's loaded. By the way, I think we just catch a bug. If we click on there before the information is loaded, I think we got that blank screen. But yeah, I believe if I go here, yeah.
How did you create what?
Let me see. Let me see if I can do that again. So let's go to Danny, and then before it's loaded, see level 0.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, no, it worked. I believe it was just back in the flow.
Okay.
But yeah, so the navigation should work For example, add your profile picture and you say, oh, I want to add my profile picture as well. So go here and change yours.
Cool.
Yeah. So now I wanted to ask, what about the level 3?
Yeah. So that one where your cursor is, that can go to the leaderboard.
Okay. So leaderboard like here.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah, did we figure out why that says 0, Jerry? Go back to that for Danny. Yeah, right there. Why does that say 0 right there?
I said that we should check from the front end and see
That's
what
right.
my query.
Yes. Amin, could you help me with this one? On some profiles, not all profiles, but some profiles, it says 0 points.
Like the 0% to 50 points.
Yeah, even though Danny has thousands. But it's not all profiles. It was, I checked some and they had it and some didn't.
Well, did you look into it and couldn't figure it out, or is it the first time?
Jerry said check with the front end.
Yeah, it should be a front end. I was asking Wells, like, since he was working here, like, did you like?
Oh, I don't think Wells worked on any
Oh,
of that.
okay. So, yeah, I need to look into the code and see where we give him that value and see what's working there.
Okay.
Let me
Yeah.
take
Okay. Thanks. Yeah, Wells was doing something else. He's just navigating,
Mhm.
looking at how to navigate to it. So yeah, Wells, we would navigate here from that middle
Okay.
or on level 2 or level 3, whichever was it 3?
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there, the leaderboards and then favorites.
Yeah, that one it's a little tricky because is it a place or is it that's where we would want to maybe bring up the Lottie, the search.
Oh, indeed. Yeah, I will see if I can do that.
Okay. But even that one has people, places, and
Uh-huh.
entertainment.
People, places, and entertainment.
Yeah, and the people one doesn't really apply. Um,
I mean, at the end of the day, this is to help the user, right? So it doesn't have to be exactly one-to-one with what exactly is here. It's just like a
yeah. I
facilitator.
mean, it could take you to the entertainment one.
Okay, so this could take to the entertainment one.
Yeah. Let's keep it easy. And then we already have the third one. You already navigate that one.
Uh-huh.
So that'll be that. So really, yeah, just the middle one would go to leaderboard.
Okay. And yeah, so on the level 4, so this takes to entertainment and this to the spotlight people.
Yeah. And then badges one, can you navigate to the badges tab on your home profile?
Not sure if.
Now that's a target user profile. If you go to your own profile, it's a little
Oh
different.
yeah, indeed.
There you go.
Yeah, not sure how we would do that, but indeed.
That one gets a little trickier, huh?
Yeah, might be. I mean, might not be. Well, have to take a look at it, properly investigate it.
Yeah, while you're there, go back to that real quick. I have a question. Maybe you could help me with a question I've been pondering for a little while. I've been thinking about having users when they navigate to their own profile or another user's profile. Sometimes maybe having this activity feed up. Like, let's say a user has a lot of photos, for instance, and so if I went to Tori's profile for the first time, or maybe the second time, maybe the photos tab is selected and this is um, slid up to the top position. Is that something that could be done pretty easily, or are we talking a lot of danger?
The selected one, yeah, we can do that. Having it like scroll stop. Um, it's not, even if it's not working, it's not gonna cause problems. But well, I just because like here we're using that Showtime tabs library, so I just need to know if it has the possibility to scroll to specific points. But like
Mhm.
having the badges selected or the photos selected, like the as the before one, we can do that.
Can, okay. So having that selected is easier than having it scroll to the right position.
Yeah, I mean, having it selected is easier. I feel like 20 minutes of work. Having it scroll, it's something like an hour of work. But even like if things break, it's not gonna be something dangerous. No, like it's not like gonna cause a lot of issues.
Okay. Okay, cool. Because yeah, maybe I think maybe we'll mix it up here and there depending on some logic
Hmm.
to allow people to see different aspects of the feeds because sometimes it's not discoverable. Um, what's up, Ismail?
I just had a quick question for. Do you remember when you worked on the deep link where we when when you refactored it?
With okay, yeah, okay,
This was a while back, like a few months. So remember how you told me we stopped using like the additional data that comes with cloud or that comes with what's it called signal.
Mm-hmm.
So you told me that we stopped using that data and we pass like any data we want through the launch URL and then we
Yeah,
parse it.
yeah.
Um, so when you said we stopped using it, does that mean we don't have access to all of it anymore, or is it just that we kind of we sh- like
Well,
should we
yeah.
not use it? I guess, or do we have access to using it?
Well, the way how we were doing it before, like we were not like using the deep link, like how it is. We were like kind of doing our own custom implementation. And
Correct.
right now, the data you will be having access to is the data that's passed in the URL, deep link URL.
Mm-hmm. Correct. So, but then the other data we won't have access to anymore. Is that correct?
Yeah, because like all the data goes in the URL. Like so that additional data was coming in because like we were sending objects.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how, but now it's like our source is the URL. Like whatever we
Correct.
it's
But now I want the image URL to be sent, and obviously you probably shouldn't include a URL inside a URL.
yeah, like
Um,
maybe we can what we do like we have this in like for example share the love. We send the in the URL you'll be having access to the user key, image user key,
mhm.
and from there you can have the image.
Wait, repeat that. In the URL, what you would have
On
the
instead of URL, it's going to be an image. You use an image key, an image.
image key.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you pass that to a query, or yeah, query.
No, like no, you just construct the URL yourself, the cloud and URL.
How do you construct it from that key?
Like you have the base Cloudera URL and you add the bucket name and the
Oh,
key, and that's it.
I see. I see. I
We,
see.
we use that for share the love. If you do a search for the share the love screen,
Mm-hmm.
it's how we do that.
Share the love. Share the love screen. Okay. And
Create
then you
it.
construct it there.
In one of the brands called user image key B, user image key
Yeah,
A.
yeah, I see it right here. Yeah, yeah, I see the URL, and then you just pass in the user image key B. Okay. Okay. But this one would probably look a little different.
Well, you just need you need an image URL.
Yeah, I need an image URL.
So every image URL, it has an image key. Like if you
Yeah,
go,
yeah, correct, correct. No, I'm just saying the URL would probably look a little different, probably be shorter. Or
yeah, it depends, but like they're all like the one different piece of each URL. It's the image key.
the image key, correct. And then you have the bucket here as a param, which is you get it from expo config. Okay, and then you have the image key, and then you have the current user image key. And then because the URL is long, it has user A, then it has another one.
Because
Then it
this
has
one, it's
B.
not just a URL. This one is it's a transformation URL where
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was
that's what I was saying. The one I need is probably just gonna be shorter. It's just gonna be like I just need the key and the
yeah,
bucket, and then
for you it's gonna be shorter. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, but I see the idea. Um, Amit, can we do that instead?
Sorry, can you please repeat it? Sorry.
Yeah. So instead of sending the whole URL and additional data, you can remove that piece so that to make the what's it called, the notification lighter, and instead you can pass me the cloudinary key at the end, and then I'll have the URL predefined, and I'll just pass in the key instead
Okay.
of sending the whole URL.
So I will pass you the key.
Yeah, and pass it through the URL, not through additional data.
Pass it to the URL itself. Okay.
Yeah, in my Slack message, you know how the launch URL,
Mm-hmm.
if you see it, pass it there as an additional
Yep.
field.
Let me do that. Let me do that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. That solves that. And I had one more thing. Oh yeah. Um. It, Notifications are working again, but they're doing that same thing every time I click done. They send the notification again,
Yeah. So we just fixed that, so it will be there. No, it will not.
just as if like right now.
So yep. So pull request merged and deployed on the
Okay.
queues.
Okay. And one last thing, that mutation did become a little slower. Like I noticed that it's noticeably slower. I don't know if it's because that notification logic.
Notification logic. Yes.
Well, make sure we
Mm.
call notifications asynchronously, Amit.
Yeah, I mean, at first I had it like once the mutation is done, it would like hide that. After you click done, it would hide it. But now I would maybe have like a little loader there or something because it's not as snappy. I think it's because there's more logic in there, I guess.
Make the notifications asynchronous.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking to Amit?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, yeah. If we do that, then that would make it a lot faster, right? I don't have to.
Okay. Let me do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just let me know when you're done on it, and I'll test that. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I mean, you can go back.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, Wells, it sounds like it is doable to have us pick the badges and slide up. So maybe we'll wait for Amin to help us on a work session when you're ready to get to this one.
Okay, sounds good. So I mean, please let me know when that's. Please let me know when that's go.
Yep. And then what else do you have going on?
Yeah, and says that yeah, I am doing the investigation um on why the let me show why these are not matching. So if I go here to the entertainment, you see that in here they are marked as if I have not favorited them, but we know that I did because those are my favorites, right? So it should be low all like this,
Right. Yeah.
all with the red arms.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're looking into that.
Yeah, I'm looking into that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's it on my end.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Wells.
Thank you.
All right. So I mean, did you get anywhere with that button or the
Yeah. Also, like you said, like there's like a delay on this button. Like I don't say delay.
it lags, like you press forward, you press the button and it's like, I don't know, about a half a second before you see the next screen. It's not instant.
Oh yeah, that's what you mean. I thought like about the opacity in the button. It's not instant because there's like a network call happening.
That okay, there is a network call.
That's
on
like because
the
you're following, so we need
yeah,
to send. Yeah.
I see.
Uh,
Hmm. Yeah.
Uh, what's the other thing? So yeah, so I did some logs, and if I just like press with the cursor like twice in a row, like really fast, I try to really fast with the cursor. But I think with my time will be faster than that. But with the cursor, it was like 100 millisecond difference between the two taps.
Yeah, which I think is going to be faster than a finger tap, right?
Yeah, so it's gonna be faster than the finger tap. So I think it's all a user a user trying to press it really fast. That's what's going on.
You do think that?
Yeah,
I think your mouse click would be faster.
no, like with mouse click, it's like it's not faster. It's slower than that.
Okay. Um, and you are able to press it twice,
Yeah, like and the difference was like 100 milliseconds between the two.
and it causes a problem where there's two. It could have two
Yeah,
conversations.
yeah, the mission will be called twice. So yeah, the conversation it will be.
I see. So that's the problem. That's been revealed.
Yeah, I think that's the problem, and the solution for it. It's like we're gonna do we're gonna disable that button as soon as the user press it. It's gonna be disabled, and we do like a spinner inside the button.
Yeah, that'll probably be good.
No, the user that something's going on.
Yeah. Okay. You can add that.
Yeah,
Okay. Great. So you feel pretty confident that's all we need to do with it. It'll
yeah.
solve it.
hmm
Okay. Okay. And then there's that leaderboard thing with the points.
Yeah, I'll look into those today.
Okay. Yeah, let's see why they're not showing up. Um, I wanted to do some small cleanup stuff too, various places. What were you planning to go to next?
Um, if the thing that Jay asked me yesterday, it's not like high priority, like the one with the login, the application to send all the user phone attempts. Is that not like urgent? Then I can look up these two issues that we have right now.
Yeah, what was it with the user phone attempts?
Like
Yeah.
how the different phone numbers that they attempted with.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, different countries and stuff. Okay. um, do you have? Is he ready to go on that, Jerry, or do you have to still?
Oh yeah, he's ready to go.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm torn. There's other things I want to do too. Did you already do the fix for the onboarding with that button?
The follow button?
Yeah.
No, no.
No? Okay. If you're in onboarding, I want to look at onboarding with you. There's a couple minor changes I want to make, but I think they'll make a difference. Could we? So let's stay there, since you're already there. And I have a couple questions. Could you share your screen? And we can let Amit go. Do anybody need Amit for anything?
Yeah,
Um,
I'm doing one thing for Ismail, so last thing. So once I will complete, I will talk.
Okay, let us know then when you're doing anything. Okay, so yeah, I mean, do you want to do the fix first? And then there was a couple things I wanted to
Yeah,
show
sure.
you or ask you about in onboarding.
Okay.
Okay, just let me know when you're available. Chantel, how are you doing? I heard you lost a beloved pet. I'm sorry to hear that. Chantel, are you there?
Yeah, I think you just sent a message saying her mic is not working.
Okay. No worries. couple things I wanted to work with design-wise too with Chantel. Hey, Ismail, I got a question for you. That drawer you created that we've been using throughout now, if I wanted to use it similar, like we have that QR code, just a similar drawer, the same drawer, but like a very simple use of it where it only lasts for a period of time. So like during this We Funder crowdfunding campaign that's going on, perhaps there's a way for people to get information about it. And we know the close, let's say we know the close date. And we decide we'll only show the drawer and a button that triggers the drawer and it disappears after a certain date. Is that possible?
We would just back.
s- Okay. When you say it disappears, are you talking about the button or the drawer?
I guess the button would have to disappear because then the drawer couldn't be triggered.
Yeah, that wouldn't have any changes to do with the drawer itself. It would just be logic around the button.
That's true. Yeah, so could we do a button that disappears on a date?
Yeah, we can either hard code it on the front end side, or more probably a better solution would be if you want to like hide it and show it, have the backend control that.
There's
through
one
an
other way we
API.
could do it. Actually, hold the thought. So the reason I guess I was thinking the drawer first was the drawer could only be, it could slide up automatically when I open the app between certain dates, like this between today and let's say the end of the month, but only one time. We would show it one time and it would say, are you interested in owning some equity in Circles or something like that? I own a piece of Circles app. And it is not a button, but almost a pop-up drawer that is like one time only. Is that easier or harder?
Uh, I won't say easier or harder. It's just different logic where we would definitely, well, again, we can go with if you want to store it locally, they would see it every time they uninstall the app and reinstall it. Or if you want to go with the backend, it would be truly one time.
I see. Okay. I think I
And
like
I
that.
would still vote backend because if you want to show it again for whatever reason, you do have that option without having to
That'd be
select
good.
it.
Okay, yeah, because if we do another campaign and we want to do it then.
Yeah, and you
So
can even change. We can even change the content of it. But we'd have to construct it properly. Kind of similar to the action query we made, me and Jerry, for showing errors or when the app updates or showing messages in general, custom messages. So we would have to have the backend pretty much control everything in terms of the content that we see, the layout, and the showing the drill, not showing it. It all has to be controlled through the backend, and the front end just displays it so that it's reusable
gotcha.
without an actual update.
I see. Okay. Um,
Hello, Ismail.
what do you, yeah, go ahead on.
Ismail, I sent you examples, so can you please confirm it? Will it looks like the see I appended image key there, and it will be the key of that.
Okay, sounds good. I'll test it and let you know.
Okay, so I'm committing the changes.
Oh, you still have to push it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Example is aren't you? Oh, no. Okay. The message key in the example is you have message key, and then you have image key equals chat prod, and then all the way to the end. I think when Amin did it, the bucket, that's the chat prod part, right, Amin?
The bucket for cloudinary images.
Yeah, here, let me. Yeah, so, I mean, Amit was sending me this. So you see that the image key equals chat prod and then
He
the
sends
key.
all what He sends you the bucket and the image key.
Yes.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is we probably don't need the bucket, right? Just the image key. Because the
Yeah,
bucket you get it from
yeah,
expo config.
yeah. We already have the bucket. You can just have the image key.
Yeah. So you can just send me like the image key. That'll make it even smaller.
Okay.
Um, and also, yeah, because that way for in QA or dev or product, oh, actually, it won't matter. But yeah, you can just send me the image key without the bucket because we already have a bucket.
Um, like this one says chat prod, so this is a different bucket, right?
Yes. So QA will be different. Prod will be different one.
But different from the default one where we have the other images, right? So what I'm trying to explain
Mm,
is, Mail, like if you go to the what is it, the app GS, the app JSON file in the root, that's where we have in the cloud and array back bucket. That's where the expo config getting the bucket value from. We have one for QA, one for production. It's
mm, yeah. But okay, let me see how this looks.
yeah.
Um,
I will say just have just keep what I'm sending you. It's
oh,
better.
just keep that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious to know how this looks. So if I should do
So it's
tag.
not defined.
Okay, so the image we have it looks like this. Looks like this. So I will let me just expand this. So upload and
If you
then
look at bucket,
well, but this looks different. This is chat dev prods.
This is bucket for the QA one. I send you for the prod one.
You send me for the prod one, okay. But then I can't test it in QA then, if
No, you
that's
can
the
put it
case.
in QA. When you send it now, for you it will be the that bucket name.
So
But
this will change based off of how I send it,
yeah,
or like
no,
what environment I'm in.
yes, yeah, it
But
will change
but
on.
but basically, this will stay the same,
Yes.
including this number, and this is the part that you'll send me.
So I sent you an example. Go to Slack message. I will tell you.
Okay.
Copy this image key. Copy
Copy
this
this
image key
image key right here. Okay.
and go to URL and copy your base URL. So you will see the
Copy
yeah,
this right here, you're saying?
yes,
yeah, you just append it to like
yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna test it here. Or with this.
you don't have to have that V1. That's like a versioning that we
Mm.
don't use. You can just not have it if you want.
So okay, so we delete this part like that and click
While
enter.
using I did not show screen.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
see.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Perfect.
So don't need to do changes, right?
Yeah, I should be good.
Okay. So let me
All
commit
right,
this one.
thank you.
Hey Jerry, so what do you think about doing it on the back end with a button that goes away after some date?
I would need to know what like you want it to display, and then we can talk about how we can make this customizable.
Okay. We have a button for it. It's a Lottie. Does that add any difficulty to this?
I
If
just
you, I could tell you what button it is. If you tap on the piggy bank,
I know the lottery you're talking about, but
okay.
so what like the content you're trying to display, and yeah, if it's a lottie, that would be different because that would be specific to that thing. We need to know all the different scenarios you'd want to do it, because it sounds like this is, I mean, if we want to build this to be something that would be reused, there's that. Otherwise, just want to make sure we do it right.
Yeah. How much effort do you think needs to go into it?
I need to know what the drawer is going to look like when it opens up. Like, what do you want?
Well, if we don't do a drawer, if we do a button instead, then it can just function the way it already is on the web view.
Wait, where? So,
from the reward store.
I understand it's going to be that green button.
Mm-hmm.
How is it going to look in the app? Is it just? I don't think it's going to be just that green button. Where do we want it to be? You said in the drawer, right?
No, I was thinking above the lobby, message lobby,
Above the lobby.
or
Where?
maybe above the Discover feed. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah. Because see that lottie is not customizable. I mean, we could build in something to try and make it customizable, but
What do you need it to be? How? Why does it need to be customizable?
what I'm trying to figure out what's the end goal. Like, are we just doing this for this crowdfunding round?
Yeah,
Or is it going to be okay? Then
but maybe in the next one too.
yeah, I almost feel like there's some. Maybe there's just a flag that we can turn on and off from the back end.
Okay. Is that the easy approach, and then just the front end places it somewhere?
Yeah, it'll also depend if you want the user to see it one time or one time only or multiple times.
Yeah.
I think we could take advantage of the API we created a while back, Jerry, the action one.
The action queue.
Yeah, is that the one?
That
Yeah.
I
On like app launch, we can like give it. Didn't we make it like reusable?
yeah, we
To a
can
certain extent.
redirect them to a screen, but then that wouldn't necessarily do it. I don't think that would do what John wants. Is that it sounds like John wants us to be inline. That's why I kind of want a little visual idea of what he's looking for.
I think it can function pretty much how it does now, but just I want to relocate the button somewhere. Somewhere other than the reward store. What is that? How would that work? Is because this is already in a web view. Could it open the web view from, let's say, the message lobby?
That'd be for Ismail.
You're asking if you can open a web view in a message lobby?
Well, it opens when you press the piggy bank. It opens a web view.
Correct.
Yeah, and then there's the invest button there.
Mhm.
What if the invest button was in the message lobby? Like it was up next to where it says my circles. Let's say it was right there. I don't know if that's where I want it yet, but let's say that's where it was. If you press that button, well, when you do press it currently from the piggy bank reward screen, it opens another page of the web view.
Correct.
If we have the original button now in the message lobby, it's not yet in a web view. Can it begin? Can it put the user in that second page now? That is the web view.
From lobby, you want to put them in the web view automatically, you mean, or like as soon as they open the app?
No, if they tap the button.
If they tap the button, okay. Because, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can have the web view on any screen and you can click it and it would open it. That's fine.
Okay, it would like slide over, kind of like it does when I tap the piggy bank.
Yeah, you can move that logic, the piggy
Okay.
bank logic, to pretty much any screen you want.
Okay, I guess that's the question I'm asking. That answers my question. And it has a header, like the app header is still there with our back button, which wouldn't.
Yeah, everything would move with it.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's something. Okay. Well, let me think about where I want it. I want to probably experiment with it a little bit too to see how it fits. Maybe Amin could help me with that because we're going to do some cosmetic stuff. So, okay, I'll take it from there with Amin, and we'll place it some places and see how it orients.
So deployment done, Ismail, so you can put it
Okay, I'll test that in a bit.
Sorry.
He's-
No
Oh, I'm just saying,
tagging.
yeah, I'll test that in a bit.
Okay. So I'm dropping off.
Okay, thanks, Amit.
Yeah,
Take it
thanks.
easy. All right, we'll see you later. I'll be right back in 1 sec. All right, I'm back.
John, I fixed that button issue. So right now it's gonna show a spinner, and also it's gonna be disabled as soon as the user press it. I tried it. I tried to really press it super fast, and it's only registered once.
Awesome. Okay, good job. Okay, can you share your screen? Let's look at onboarding. I have some questions. Okay. Actually, right after the screen is my first one. So after you hit pick some friends, it didn't show you the modal.
Like
Can you, yeah, disallow the permission? I want to look at that modal and see what we can do.
contacts, right?
Yeah. Hey, Wells, what's up?
Yeah, just wanted to ask, you guys mind if I drop? I'd like to focus on the investigation here.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. See you guys soon.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, now after you hit pick friends, we'll show the modal. Okay, yeah, so we have this one. Okay, so I have a question here. When we made this design, I think we copied like a dark mode version of this.
Mhm.
So part of this question is gonna be for Chantel, or I don't know. Could you make a lighter background of this, or do we need Figma to like have the light mode version of this?
I would need Figma to do a light version of this. I actually took every one of those circles like individually and placed them and like all
Okay.
that. So, but yeah, I can switch it fairly easily. Those colors would stay the same, and then I would just change the background from black to white and the font from white to black.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I think we got this one from Jerry because Jerry's in dark mode. And then I'm trying to just do anything I can to get a tiny bit better result from this.
There's this one and there's the other one.
Yeah. It didn't
Well,
show the modal. You probably have to like delete the app.
yeah, that's why. Yeah, but I wanted to show the other model, but yeah, I'm sure you know it. It's the one that says. So this only works if you share some contacts. When a user only shared limited.
That one, I don't think is triggering now. Didn't we disable it?
Did we? Let me look to the code.
I think we disabled it because of causing unexpected problems.
Maybe let me see the code if it's being used because the image is there. No, it's there. It's not disabled. It's there. Let me
Uh,
let me let me
okay.
share the thing and I'm talking about this one.
Right. That one I don't think shows up anymore.
It is there. Like I can see in the code. It's shown when it's iOS 18, and our contacts are shared to false. Let me see where this is being false. Default part contacts. Hmm. So I think it's gonna be shown only if user selected limited and selected none. Let me try to do it.
Okay, because I know I've seen that in session replays. I can't say for sure because the session replay hides what they're doing, but I've seen them allow it, the contacts, but then no contacts are on the other side.
Yeah, yeah. From the code, it's gonna be there if user selected limited with none.
Hmm,
So
okay.
let me try to.
So I could go to the App Store and try this now. Let's see, have a test phone charged. Are you trying it too? I mean,
Yeah, I'm building the app because I deleted the app, so I have to install it again. So it's building.
okay. I'm downloading currently. Really slow. Why? Hmm. So after this one, this modal right here, leave it here for a sec. Um, I've seen some apps where they have like something behind it. So where the continue button is, they like, so we have a blue background, right? And we have white text on it.